In the winter of 1970 to 1971, I was a senior in high school, and my mother was my teacher, my chemistry teacher, because it was a very small town. We lived up in Joseph, Oregon, and that is where we got our copy of the box set. This is what it looked like when it came in the mail. That was our address. The box set was, you can think of it like a pre-print, large format edition, limited edition of the brown pages in Be Here Now. Now, Be Here Now has sold 2.5 million copies and has never been out of print in over 50 years. Our friend John Vasu Seskevich has on his webpage a series of pages that describe the origins of the box set. And I'll link to that in the information on this video. But this is the only color in it. Everything else was brown paper and black ink. And my mother wrote a little note indicating that I was to inherit this item when she passed on, which she did in 2002. The first couple of pages read left to right like a regular book. You notice it's bound with twine, and it's 11 inches on the side, each square. To Maharaji, whose Asherbad blessings, this box is a manifestation. Lama Foundation, 1970. Lama Foundation. Any portion of this may be reprinted to ring the bell of the Dharma, but only with the prior written permission. And it's Hanuman opening his heart. Now, I'm making this video because the artwork in the brown pages of Be Here Now is amazing. And I didn't even realize how amazing it was until I started taking photos of our copy of the box set from Bindu to Ojai. The title is officially From Bindu to Ojai, and again, you'll have to read that page about the origins of the book, but it kind of means like from your lowest chakra to your highest chakra, I think. So the next, all the rest of the 108 pages are read not left to right, but top to bottom. So I just put the thing on the floor and took high resolution photos that I can zoom in on the amazing, amazing artwork. The Heart Cave. Except ye be converted, this is obviously a quote from the Bible, become as little children, you shall not enter the kingdom of heaven unless you start again, become that trusted, open, surrendered being. The energy can't come in. That is the kingdom of heaven. The energy, it is the same thing. Cosmic consciousness, the kingdom of heaven. Christianity, Eastern mysticism, Hinduism, Buddhism. Ram Dass uniquely made Eastern mysticism and spirituality accessible, attractive, and understandable to us in the West. Look at this guy. He's got an infinity symbol on him, inside the Star of David, inside were probably a bunch of lotus flowers or something, but it's dark because it's a cave. That's so cool. And then this page just has some interesting detailed artwork on it. That's page 1. You'll notice at the bottom of these pages, the little green tabs. My mother punched a hole in each page and reinforced it with green, thick cardboard so that she could hang this on her wall. And it hung on her wall for decades, 3 or 4 decades. and 3 decades. Excuse me. Consciousness equals energy, equals love, equals awareness, equals light, equals wisdom, equals beauty, equals truth, equals purity. It's all the same trip. It's all the same. Any trip you want to take leads to the same place, the cosmic consciousness, the kingdom of heaven. Now this snake has a wicked cool grin and a neat tongue, and his body wraps clear around all those words to tie them together. Page 3. Purify enough. Become immersed in the beauty of it. The potter becomes his pot. Embrace the 10,000 beautiful visions. Become one with the universe. All the energy passes through you. You are all the energy. It all resides in your heart. If you can go within your spiritual heart, your Herodayam, then you will know that you are He. It is from this place in our heart cave where we are now, where we watch the entire drama. That is our lives. We watch the illusion with unbearable compassion. That speaks to me of cultivating the witness. But look at this artwork. Okay, this is obviously some sort of block printing technique where they carved a block and printed it. But this drawing in the middle here is freehand, and there's some interesting things going on over here. Even at this resolution, it's hard to figure out. Oh, look at these people. They're copulating, probably. There are some artwork in this book that would never pass censorship in our modern times. And I'll show it to you, but I'm not going to dwell on it because I don't want YouTube to think that I'm publishing things that it doesn't want. There is writing happening. Maybe it's hard for you to understand. I am here, but I am not here. I am writing, excuse me, but I am not writing. Inside of me, in the heart cave, is a mantra going on that reminds me who I really am over and over. In this inner place, I am. And even as I write, where this mantra is going on, I'm just watching with great awe and wonder the awesome drama of nature unfold before my very eye. Before that eye, that eye sees and knows all, and on. Om Mani Padme Hum. Always brings me right to my heart where I dwell eternally. I don't know what these symbols are, but they're pretty cool. When you have quieted your mind enough and transcended your ego enough so you can hear how it really is, so you are with the candle flame. You are the candle flame. So when you are, and when you are with another being's mind, you are the other being's mind. When there is a task to do, you are the task. And here's a little guy doing a task, sweeping. The mindless quality of total involvement that comes only when the ego is quiet and there is no attachment. And this is Buddha, and he's chanting Om. It is only when you reside quietly in your Herodayam that you become He of total light, unbearable compassion, and infinite power. That Christ consciousness can enter us, whatever you want to call it. See, if you get far enough in, you can see karma. You can see patterns unfolding, of which this life is only a part of the mosaic. But in order to do that, you have to have left the gravitational field of time and space, escape the matrix. So this is the pattern. This is a shell cut in half, showing the patterns. But you can't be in your thoughts anymore because your thoughts are still in time and space. You can't get out of time through them. You've got to be outside of that. You've got to be in a place where you see your own. Okay, here we go. Conception, birth, childhood, adolescence, maturity, age, and death. Where you see it all from, from outside. It's all just one. And not only that, but that one and that also. These are beautiful birds. The butterfly. I am without form, without limit, beyond space, beyond time. I am in everything and everything is in me. I am the bliss of the universe. Everything I am. That's Eastern mysticism in a nutshell. And a beautiful, big, 11-inch square butterfly. Now, we'll make the journey as comfortable as possible, but you have to realize that even after you pass through the Van Allen belt, you're going to get out to another belt of radiation, which is going to crisp you completely, and you will die. Ego death. But there will be an essence left that will get through. Now, who would like to volunteer? So we got these cool flames rising up through the words. What's this? It's that traditional labyrinth. That's what that is. But it's so tiny. I mean, we can see it in this copy of it. Well, couldn't we make a specially insulated suit? Nope, sorry, can't do it. But if you propel hard enough, it will be going through. There will be something that will get through to the other side. We can't really define what you'll be, but you'll be beyond that. Why would anyone go on a trip like that? Adventure? Well, the one thing about an adventure is, this is so cool, the adventurer wants to stay around and adventure. And if he's going to be crisped in the process, there's going to be no adventurer left to have the adventure. Again, it's about ego death. It's about getting outside of the self to where we are all one. I believe this is page 10 already. But you see, there's something that pulls a person towards this journey way back deep inside is a memory. There is something inside each of us. And it's looks like that. It comes from behind the veil, behind the place of our own birth, as if you have tasted something somewhere in your past that's been so high, so much light, so much energy, that nothing you can experience through any of your senses or your thoughts can be enough. Oh, here's 2 more people copulating. Or somebody, I don't know what that is. Somewhere inside everybody knows that there's a place which is totally fulfilling, not a desperate flick of fulfillment. It is a state of fulfillment. You may experience despair that you'll never know that good, because through that despair and through that surrender, you get closer to it. Come surrender. A couple more pages. I'm going to wrap this one up. That keeps you from that place. And what keeps you from that place that gives you that total feeling, experiencing, knowing the fulfillment? Well, this is cool. You've got the third eye thing going there. And, and then here we have some Da Vinci artwork. I recognize that. There's a name for it. I can't remember right now. All of this posturing, all of your thoughts, all of your way of organizing your world, all of your plans, all of your games, you're exploring. Some of us do go on this journey. We didn't stand up and say we'll volunteer. It didn't work that way at all. It's not like you had a choice of volunteering or not volunteering. It isn't the way it works. It's if you are propelled into it, like the moth to the flame. Now that's a very cool moth headed towards a very cool flame. But yet nobody's pushing you. Nobody's standing around saying, get in. Take every third man. He goes. It doesn't work that way either. Last page for this clip. It's a little more like the image of a caterpillar enclosing itself in a cocoon. And here we have the caterpillar enclosing itself in a cocoon where it melts into jelly and reforms itself as a butterfly. In order to go through metamorphosis, to emerge as a butterfly, the caterpillar doesn't say, well, now I'm going to climb into this cocoon and come out, and come out a butterfly. It's just an inevitable process. It's inevitable. It's just happening. It's got to happen that way. Look at all those cool butterflies. Oh my goodness. All right, if you like this video, if you want to see a part 2, this was page 1 to 12, please consider supporting me. I need to concentrate on things that might make some money. So I have a virtual basket in the description, and if you feel like donating, that would be appreciated. But I mostly want to be of service, and I think there might be some interest in checking out. I mean, there's a lot of fantastic friggin' artwork in Be Here Now that can be seen really clear this way. So I will be doing some more of these. Peace, love, and may the force be with you.